Hello, everyone. Mrs. Gigi here, and I am back. Seriously, for how long have I been gone? Is it like 2 weeks? I don't really know. But then I realized StreamYard has done all those kinds of updates. So hopefully this will be right. I don't know. But while I've been gone, I've been getting me some mail. So I'll just have to check that this really works. Um, these two, this I've actually got right before um, I was leaving for my holidays, and this turned up during my holidays, so I got it last week. Hello, Christina. Welcome, welcome. And yeah, I've got a little bit of this and that, and also this beautiful thing I have to show you that Janet sent me. This, I don't know if she'd done it in a stream or, things like that, but I loved it. And she got me some little bit of a fabric with it too, the same fabric that she'd done these apples with. Oh, this was for her anniversary, the anniversary prompts. Totally forgot, but it was really, really cute. So thank you so much, Janet. And what about this one? I have been looking at. This was from the swap, and it was washi tape and napkins. So that was really, really fun. A little bit of a farm looking napkin. This one almost like an autumny look to it, so it's going to be fun to use. And I love this particular one with all the patterns with the roses and things, and it's a really big one too, so lots to use there. Thank you so much. This one was from Susan. And this, I've had this one before. I think I do recognize the pattern. Lovely. So it's going to be really, really fun to use. And of course, washi. Washi was one of those things that, I didn't realize that I wanted to use as much as I've kind of done in the past really weeks, really, like this summer. And lovely washi samples. I love them. And this seems to be, it's a playing card, but it's a see-through one, so it would be fun to use when this washi is used up. And of course, these are a little bit special to me with autism in the family, so this was really fun to have. Really cute. So thank you so much. And this one I haven't really seen. It's from Janice. It has the address all over, both on this and the other side. So I'm just going, she has covered the package with all kinds of fun stickers, but unfortunately I can't show the other side because of the address. But it's really, really lovely, and I'm thinking that I want to cut them out and reuse them. So this was actually a napkin swap, but she decided to send me some happy mail too, so it's going to be really fun. Wow, I love me some butterflies. in all kinds of beautiful colors too. Let's see. Wow. This is, I don't really know what color this is. It's a little bit of a, it's a changing color. This one, this is turquoise and pink, but this is somewhat yellow. Wow, I really like that one. I don't know if you can see it. It's really, really shiny, but it changes color really. One of the butterflies and purple and things in there too. So let's see. Oh, what a beautiful little card. Oh, I love me some dogs. But I do have a cat too, but dogs are a little bit extra special to me. So let's see. Thank you for being my partner in Beth Schuller's iCAD napkin swap. Oh, I hope you don't mind me sending some extras for a little happy mail. Oh, thank you so much, Janice. So let's see, July and August. Wow. I love it. And of course, some cute little stickers. Always handy. And all these kinds of things. So let's see. This would be nice to use. Something. It's all glary. So I'm so sorry for that. I'm trying to have it all in the way, but I love, I'm actually going to do something for my mother because she loves butterflies. But these were really, really cute. It's wooden. And, these you can really see. I'm thinking this might be, it almost looks like a flower or more like something you could use in a winter journal. I was thinking like somewhat of a snowflake feel to these. Let's see. It is a little bit of a snowflakey feel to them. So I'm definitely going to save them to have me some things to go with a winter journal. I have to pop this one. So I don't, all these kinds of small little things end up, at least for me, they end up in a little extra bin or something like that. So, and of course these, I wonder if you could melt them. It's going to be fun to use. Let's see what this is. All kinds of fun little things. Let's see. I wonder if we could do something with all these kinds of things after. Oh, a little tag always come handy. And this, oh, this is a really thick, I think, is it a napkin? I think it's a napkin decoupage on it. And some stickers. Wow, I really like these flowers. Like a little bit of a whimsical feel to them. And this is one of those like kind of a washy sticker because the white parts of it won't show as much. Oh wow, a little postcard. Made. It feels to me, is it like a sticker back? I don't know. Yes, it is. It is. So thank you so much for these little things. Today is your day. Wow. You definitely need those kinds of things. And let's see what's in this. She sent so much things. And then the actual swap in a separate little bag here. Let's see. Be a flash of color in someone's jungle. Oh, I love these birds. Wow. Oh, this is really fun. Delicious pickles. Oh, I really do love me some pickles. What is this? No, this is must be like a printout of a children's book or something, or like a little children's poem. And flowers, and this is all kinds of fun, cute little things. Oh, look at these. That might be Nicole's dog Sherman. I don't know. Oh, oh wow. And an owl too. All kinds of fun stickers. We do love that. So, look at all these. She didn't have to send it, but you know, this is the actual swap, the napkin and iCard. So let's look at those. Let's see. Sorry for the crinkling sound of everything here, but let's see. Oh, wow. I really like this one. Summer is delicious. Yes, it is. Beth Schuller's Crafting Mix Group Index Card Swap. It really was. I love it. And she's used the butterflies, the beads. She actually used the beads as a little bit of the antenna there. And sequins and things. Oh, I love the card. I'll have to put those in the Happy Mail journal and the swap with the napkins. Napkins. This is one of those things that there are so many napkins, and a store nearby where I live have, I don't know how many, a whole, like, I think it's like 2 or even 3 aisles with only napkins. Can you imagine? And this is a new thing because they haven't done, haven't had that kind of napkin thing, but 2 or 3 aisles with different napkins, and they are really cheap. So, it's kind of hard to go in those aisles. I love this one. Jungle feel to it. The monkey there. Wow. Napkins are really, really fun. And pineapple. Oh, wow, how cute. Oh, this is really, really cute. It's a rabbit, and it's a whole little family on there, really. And this one, I really love the purple in this. So thank you, thank you, thank you so much. And with all these extra things. So thank you so much, Janice. It was really, really nice to get this package, and actually in time for my birthday too. So I had my birthday a couple of days ago, so thank you so much, the both of you. And you know what? I feel somewhat not really prepared at all, but I felt it all day yesterday. Like, do I want to do like an extra live, or do I want to do something extra? And you know, the feeling when you have to do something but you don't know what. That is the feeling that I feel right now. But I do want to show you something. As I had my birthday just a couple of days ago, I got myself some packaging from, you know, my mother actually bought things for me, and I got these kind of, let's see if we can look how they, it's all kinds of glitter glue kind of thing with pearl effect. Let's see if we can look into them and try them out. These, I love them. I love the colors. You know, it actually, you know, when thinking about it, I feel like there are a lot of things, even though these are made in Sweden, sold in Sweden, no particular brand at all, like, you know, the craft store here, but everything is in English, and even the sale thing, the sticker there, it's in English. So, but I love these, and I had to have them when I saw them. I can say immediately that I was a little bit inspired by the uh, by Rebecca. I totally forgot her name. Hello, Allison. So Rebecca, Create with Becca, and the streams I usually do on Fridays with her. I know she's on holiday, she's on a cruise right now, but I had to have these when I saw them. So these are going to be really, really fun to use. I got me some butterflies. You know, I don't really like the glare of all the plasticky, so I'm going to take them out just to show you. It is a little bit of a glare to them to see like this, but I'd like me some butterflies. And what else have I got? Got all kinds of things. Got me this one, the brush, new brush set, you know, smaller ones and bigger ones, these ones. And let's see, I got me some new acrylics, these. So it is anything and everything thing. And of course, let's look into the, you know, regular. Oh, it is. This looks almost orange, but it is red. White, we could all use white. So I've prepared. I kind of prepared for the fall. And you know, when you get a birthday present, you have this kind of thing. I didn't throw it away. I think I'm going to use it some way or another. So at least as of right now, I haven't thrown them away, but you'll never know. And of course, I got me some owl. Oh, it's a little bit glary, sorry, but it's a card from my parents. So, and you know, I have all kinds of things that I really want to do, but I'm a little bit out of, I don't really know, this acrylic gloss. It's going to be fun to try. All these are made from the, actually the only big craft store here in Sweden. It's Panduro, and you know, it's their own brand, but I like them a lot. So this is going to be fun to use. This is another one, nothing really, you know, nothing fancy, but some colors. I love to, yeah, it's all kinds of fun things to use. And I don't really, you know, in some ways, it's a couple of weeks away from back to school kind of things here, but it's almost fall kind of feel here. So, and I love me some summertime and some, you know, those kinds of summer nights, sitting out having fun, um, all through the night. Really, I don't know about where you live, but it is almost kind of daytime feel a long time into the night here, because the sun sets really, really late. So it feels like in the middle of the day, when it's like 10 o'clock in the evening. So I'm just going to put these aside. So let's see. Yeah, and you know, fall times, I love the colors. The colors of fall. I love it. You know, the only thing that I prepared today is this one, and it came out cute because uh, for this month, August 2021, I'm going to participate in Mary's Hop, Time for Art Hop. It's August the 13th, and she has changed it up for this month and ongoing. She has changed it up in the way that you're going to make videos to prepare. So, uh, you know, I loved me some paper dolls when I was a child, and I'm actually just going to cut out this that I found and just have a little play. I collected dolls really when my father traveled around in his work throughout all kinds of countries in the world, and he used to bring me a doll from that specific country home. And so I have quite a lot of dolls from all kinds of countries all over the world. And you know, dolls have always been special to me. And then I tried to find a Swedish paper doll, you know, the traditional Swedish paper doll online, and realized they are all looking kind of strange. Really, I almost felt like, you know, I liked her. I liked this cute little girl, and I felt like might be that I create a little dress for her, like traditional Swedish dress or something. I remember when I was a child creating all kinds of things for my dolls. I actually sewed clothes to them, and I created houses out of boxes and, you know, all kinds of things. And I don't have them saved, but you know, I used to save them, and then we moved. It was a couple of years ago, and you know, I can't really save everything in the move. And my children that used to play with them, they are big now, so they are not into paper dolls anymore. And I actually throw them away, but it is a little bit sad. It really was. And I'm going to try to create a real doll. I was participating, let's see, do we have her here? I think it was Judy in one of Gerhardt's seriously, I totally forgot the name. She had a class, Judy. Oh wow! I will put the link down below in the description box. I made myself a little fairy doll, and you know, the class was teaching how to make the doll. Nothing fancy, and inside it, it's a little wish. You were supposed to write a little note and put it inside her, um, and you know, sew it shut and have it with you. So the fun thing about it was, you know, you could take anything, whatever you had as like hair, but I took a yarn that I have, all kinds of um as you can see, this is the same yarn. It's all kinds of colors, but I liked it a lot. So I made this doll. Haven't really attached her. I have to finish her up, maybe. Have to attach her arms and hands. I totally forgot it. I have them here. But I will kind of make all kinds of dolls. I love me some dolls. I used to have a special doll. This is kind of a butterfly feel to the back of it that I'm just attached. And the beauty with this is, of course, the wish that is hidden inside of her. So I was actually thinking about trying that doll that you, Vanessa, made. Welcome, welcome. You made... I have to go back and look at that specific video. You made a doll out of, was it like a cloth or like a napkin or something? I'll have to look it up. Let's see. I'll have to look into it. It was a church doll. I haven't heard about church dolls before, but I liked the idea. I really liked it, and the simplicity of it. It's like, you know, it's like I like it in the way that you're not supposed to have all these kinds of things. Kind of, you take what you have, feel to the doll, and that is exactly what I like when crafting. And of course, using up scraps. Using up scraps is also one other part of this. So this little paper doll that I'm cutting out will represent kind of August to me as a whole of month. Like, I'm thinking that I'm going to make it kind of a doll themed month, kind of. And of course all the other things, all the other fun things we do regularly, all the streams and things. So look at her, isn't she cute? Yeah, I think it was like a handkerchief or something, but if I could remember correctly, you could really take kind of, whatever fabric you had, but I have to go back and see. A vintage hank, yeah, it was really, really cute and easy to make in a way. And you know what? When I was on holiday, the internet connection was really bad. It is. In one way it's supposed to, because our holidays as a family is number one family time, and uh, you know, having fun without playing video games, without internet and things like that. So it's a choice that we haven't got good internet connection. But then again, when I came home, I wasn't gone for that long. It was hundreds and hundreds of videos that I've like missed. It was like notifications out of, after, it was hilarious. So I think it was in one day only, it was maybe 60 videos from people, live streams and things. So, of course, I'm not going back and looking at all of them because that would be ridiculous. But, some I will definitely go back and watch. Yeah, I told myself when I saw the video, Allison, um, that I wanted to do those church dolls. You know, actually, I told myself I wanted to do kind of like a family of church dolls, a couple of them, because they were really cute when Vanessa showed us. But all kinds of things came in the way, as they always do. So this particular paper doll that I'm cutting out was going to be in my, part of it really is going to be in my August journal. I'm thinking I'm going to put this little one in there because my journal is really, really small. This one, and this one is, all a little chunky monkey, but it's the two, let's see, where did we do these two signatures are going to be for August, and I'm going to put all kinds of things related to August, and of course the dolls will be. So, oh, you have a, yeah, I thought that you could use all kinds of like fabric, even kind of, I have a little, I don't know, I have a little thing. I'm going to try to make it a little bit of a, Mrs. Gigi, Vanessa style kind of church doll. Just because they were, the one that you did, Vanessa, was really, really cute. When I was going live earlier, I was like, what has been going on? Because I realized that StreamYard had made some update on the whole program, on the whole StreamYard kind of thing. So unfortunately, I was a couple of minutes late. Yeah, you definitely have to show us. You can maybe show us tomorrow, Vanessa. I don't know if you are like have to be prepared, but you know, I will be doing my Friends Day on a Wednesday tomorrow. So let's see. This is a little bit of a thing. All these kinds of. It's a really, really cute dress, this one. So I hope that you have, I don't know the weather where you are, but you know, Sweden in summer, usually it is still summer, of course, but you know, with the time when the children are going back to school, it is in the end of the last week of August here. They go back to school, and usually it is like kind of summer feel 1 or 2 weeks, and then it's autumny, like a little bit colder immediately, and that is kind of strange. Oh, are you going to do it for the hop? Ooh, that is going to be fun. I'm going to, you know, I have all the kinds of ideas. I haven't really decided on what exactly to do. Unfortunately, me joining the hop will be a premiere because it is 3 o'clock in the middle of the night for me, and I'm thinking I won't be able to be up live, but you know, all these kinds. I looked at Mary's stream earlier today, and you know, all these kinds of cute little uh, dolls that you'd make. Oh, look at this. I was thinking that was the only dress for the little one. I don't know about fussy cutting, but I just realized I do remember the whole thing when I was a child, like cutting the clothes out like this, preparing the doll. I usually took like, you know, a cardstock kind of feel to the doll because it was all flimsy, and usually like from a magazine of some sort. And I do remember that my grandmother, she used to cut dolls out of magazines and save them up for me when I visit her in the summer at the house where we just spend our holiday. So do you have like I just have a feel that August will be doll month, but do you have a specific kind of relationship with dolls? I don't know about you, but you know, I like the cute dolls. There are a lot of scary dolls too, of course. Uh, I don't really, I'm not into them. Let's say it like this. I'm all into these kinds of cute little dolls. The ones that I'm cutting out. And but you can do all kinds of cool dolls too. I'm actually thinking that I want to use this one. I want to print out another one because I don't know, is this one the paper doll's doll, or is it like a little sister, a miniature sister? I feel like it might be her doll, isn't it? It's oh, teddies. Oh, I love me some teddies too. You know, I love Paddington. I love Paddington. And he is he has a special place in my heart. That's for sure. Definitely. And I have actually sent a teddy into, I don't know, it was called like a teddy hospital kind of thing because it was broken totally and had to be, you know, little operation kind of thing. So, and I sent him in, and he came out as good as new, really. So that one was, it was fun. Let's see, this is the last one. So what are we going to do with this cute little? I definitely feel, I don't know about you, but I feel like, isn't this the, let's see, is this a little bit too short, or is it supposed to be like that? Isn't that a little bit strange? You know, I want to have it up here so that you could do it like this. But then again, you see it under here. So that is, let's see. Oh, you love Paddington too. Have you seen? I haven't really finished it, but have you seen my Paddington journal? I have myself a Paddington Bear journal that I think did I make it at the start of the year? I hardly remember now. But I have it. I have it right here. And you know, Auntie, I love me the Auntie. The Auntie Paddington Bear journal. And I haven't really totally finished it, but it's you know, like all of the things, it's an ongoing project of mine. I always tend to you know, go back and add things. So let's see, what are we going to do with her? I was thinking that she needed this blue dress, but it's kind of strange. Or did I cut it out wrong? Or is it like, you know, one of those, have to go with this dress though. This is kind of cute. Let's see, what do we want to? We definitely want to add something to the back of it, but I immediately get the feeling that I want to do like a scenery or something. Let's do that. I don't know why, but that's me. Um, I usually do. I remember doing all kinds of, all kinds of theater things with the children. So I don't know. Let's correct this a little bit so that you can see it like that. And have to look into the size. Kind of creating a little thing here. So what are we going to do? Where are we going with a classic, classic green grass, blue sky feeling? I don't know. It almost feels like that, and that's the easiest way. Let's see if we can actually use this pearl effect thing. And as I usually do, all kind of a thing here. It's quick and easy. Now, of course, I do all kinds of other projects, but you could, in a way like this, you could definitely have quick and easy. And let's see. What about like adding a little bit of a thing to this? It's adding a little bit of a texture at least. Let's see, do I have, I'm thinking something like this. Where do I have my pencils? Here they are. I brought some of the things with me when I was on holiday, so I haven't really packed everything up. Let's see, we do have to look into some other colors, yellow, and let's see, do we want to have her here? And then of course with the doll with her like that. And some, let's see if we have the yellow. We'll just go in with some yellow. Small little bits and pieces. With this cute little doll here. almost kind of like a build-up feel to all this. As we all know, the green grass isn't really green. It's all kinds of colors. Darker one, where do we have that one? I'm just going in with the little pencil and a brush. Let's see, I'm going in with this little brush. A little bit of a thing going on. Hello, welcome, welcome. By Mimi with love. This is kind of, I don't know if you know Mary, the Mary RTA. She has a video hub and a live stream hub every month, and I am usually in the video hub, but from this month of August I'm going in with the live stream hub as well. So August the 13th will be the live stream update, and from this month and onwards, as far as I understand, she will be having, you know, the prep videos and videos upcoming to the actual video hub. And this month the theme for the hop is dolls, and I just cut out the paper doll just because, you know, I love me some dolls, paper dolls specifically, and I felt like, you know, I need a doll to go with in my journal, and paper dolls actually is the best because they are not as bulky as others. And I showed this doll that I made, and you know, when I think it was May, something. So as of this month, there will be the actual hop is August 13th, but then there will be a lot of videos from all kinds of artists and crafters in the theme of dolls. So look at the hop is time 4, the number 4 art. So if you want to look into it, it's hashtag time 4 art, the number 4 art. So there has been a lot of videos and live streams with all kinds of fun theme throughout. It's a couple of years now really that Mary has done these kinds of hops, and recently video hops as well. So let's see what to do. Kind of a backgroundy thing for the doll. And of course this will be going in my journal afterwards. So there we have her. Let's just glue her. I'm not really sure. Do you want to have her? Yep, I'm thinking I do want to have her glued in before anything else. If I find the glue. That's the beauty of traveling. You know, I'll put all these kinds of, this is, in this case, it's actually watercolor paper, but it's acrylic paint. So, you know, I'm using what I have. That's the thing. That's the way that I do things. I use what I have, and I love to use all kinds of things really, but use up all the stash, you know. As a crafter, you kind of have a lot of things gathered up. I just realized I had more things that I could ever imagine. Because I just moved totally, all kinds of things. You know, I've started the move at the beginning of the year, but I finally moved all the things. And, you know, I knew I had all these things, but, and then I realized I actually, oh, I got this thing. Oh, I need to use that. I knew I had it tucked away somewhere. You know that feeling? Now, let's see. She needs a dress. So I actually cut the little flaps away. Look at her. She's a cutie. You know, she has all these kinds of cute dresses too, but I don't know. Should we put her in that? Let's see. How do we... No, I don't know. It might go... It was meant to go with that dress, so she definitely needs her little doll. Going to cut out her legs, so I missed that thing. I'm going to just have it, you know, placed like that. So she has her little doll with her. And these I'm going to save. You never know. All kinds of cute little outfits. And this isn't really anything special. I just cut her out of, you know, found her on Pinterest and no, Google search, I think it was. So unfortunately, I don't really know where she came from. Let's see if I can find a name. Judy Doll Summer, it says. I don't really know. So let's see if we can add something in the background. A little grass kind of feel. And remember, everyone that looks at this thing, I'm only doing this for fun. I'm not really, you know, an artist in that sense. I'm just doing all these kinds of things because I need my me time, and I think it's fun to just create and create with what you have. Okay, in this particular video, I showed you things that I got from my birthday and that I have saved up and bought, but you know, the most beautiful things is to create with what you have. So I'm just going to add a little grass look to this. I love, playing is the right word. I love the playing part. And the most difficult thing for me, because I did do some paintings before and things like that, but then I realized, I could go on and on and on for hours creating for me and for others. I just had to let that totally go because I had to almost like relearn. I had to play like a child with the things that I have because it's so hard, the kind of like a control thing for me. So I just felt like, you know what, I I will do exactly what I'll feel like in that specific moment when I'm creating. So that is also why part of my things that I've done looks a little bit crazy. I have kind of a strange look to things. Really, I haven't really finished. Let's look into this one, for example. I don't really know what that was. I just felt I needed to have paint, two colors in the background, yellow and a pinkish red. And I have created this one. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's finished or if I want to add another thing or two to it. I've created this one recently. Nothing really fancy. And then I actually started on all kinds of things. I made this one, Easter, Happy Easter Bunny. And things like this. Unfortunately, you can't really see the whole picture here, but all kinds of strange things. Sometimes I just feel like doing things like this, or write something. I had the word dream, and I just wrote, and I'm Swedish, so they are written in Swedish, the thoughts there. I made this one. This was actually from the Mary Atelier and a little bit of a prompt game. But as this in the same thing, I can do things like this. So, all kinds of strange things, really. I had some coffee filter that I wanted to try to dye. I did dye the coffee filters and created some girls with them, So you could say it's unusual, really. I do think they are really unusual. They really, really are. So, but I like them. I'm doing it all for fun. All for fun. This was kind of like a prompt game thing with Create with Becca. Hello, Beth. Oh, welcome, welcome. I created this girl with all kinds of flowers and positive flower girl. It was a part of my positive flower game, and then I made some kind of a real painting kind of feel to it. No, I can. So I'll just make whatever I feel like making, and in this specific time, it's a doll paper doll combination kind of painting too. That we do today. So I will just this will be a part of the paper doll creation, I feel. Oh, you haven't seen, I have all kinds of things just laying around, and as I say, I could create a thing in a couple of minutes and just throw it away because I cannot save them all. It's impossible, really. Because I have so many things. It's ridiculous. So this is part of the paper. I don't know, maybe it is that she needs some friends. I might be adding some friends to this whole creation. She is a yeah. Might be a flower girl. And as of right now, it just came to me. I will be adding dolls to this, as August will be the doll making month. So this will be the first of many dolls in this particular painting. So I do know one thing that I kind of want to do, as it's August the 3rd, and this totally blank canvas, totally. But this is the 3rd spread in my journal, and I'm going to create, let's see, a little bit of a doll spread, and I'm going in with these that I made before. I'm going to choose the 3rd and create a little spread for today. And as you've seen before, these, it's all kinds of strange looking things combined with, this was Time for Art last. This was actually yours, Beth, that I kind of created in the journal. It's nothing really special. Writing a little bit and creating things like that. So let's see. Number 3 it is. It's going by so fast. The weeks and the days. I know that for you all it's morning time, but it's afternoon where I am. And I will actually be watching going to the movies tomorrow. It was like really, with everything going on. Um, I think it was like 2 years ago. I was going to the movie a lot, really a lot. But, you know, when things. I am in Sweden. Sweden. And it's currently uh, 4. It's 4 p.m. or almost 20 minutes past 4. So, now I am kind of in the future for some of you. And I know that I have people from Australia here sometimes. It's a little bit of everything all around the world, and I'm really, really happy. I'm really, really happy with that. So, what are we going to do? Doll month. I'm thinking, let's see, I'm going into my scrap bin. I have this butterfly, might be the thing to use today. This is a little scrap bin I have. I love it with the YouTube thing. All kinds of friends all around the world. It's a really, really fun thing. I've had my channel for quite some time, but I haven't really uploaded anything. I haven't really done it for a year yet. And I realized, I think it's in September or something, it's a year. And I am so very thankful that I've been, meeting all of you, really. All of you lovely ladies and gentlemen all around. So, there are a couple of guys, not many, but they are there, and I really appreciate them. And for those of you who don't know, my daily journal like this isn't, I write a little bit. I'm going to write here, but I'm just using up scraps and having fun. That's, what I do. Sometimes I add in a little creation if I have the, the feel of doing that, as I've done. I haven't really done any, this was a prompt game thing. The beginning of it all, this was a prompt game tag. It's actually, I had those tags attached like that, just for fun, and Allison, oh, do you have like a channel, Allison? I have something called Friends Day on a Wednesday, Mimi, and it's supposed to be fun. It's a prompt game. I will be having it tomorrow at I'm actually thinking 9 a.m. Eastern. I usually have it 10, but I'm not really sure. I'm thinking I have to go 9 a.m. Eastern tomorrow with a prompt game together with friends, as in, I'm actually streaming with friends. Vanessa Angel Rose Design, she is usually with me, and a couple of other friends too, and with a prompt game. Let's see, do we have I don't know if any, I don't know, Allison doesn't have a channel that I know. Beth do, but let's see if we can put Beth's channel. Let's see. Beth's channel. I have it like, you know, right there usually, but with the holidays and everything, you know, my computer has been turned off and it usually is like running all day long every day, 24/7, like on standby. Um, let's see. Beth, of course. Most of you know Beth. She has her streams and I love them. But I usually, you know, because of the time zone and things, they usually are in the middle of the night or like late night. Let's see. The prompt game. Yeah, of course I can explain. No problem at all. Here is Beth's channel. The prompt game. Let's look into that. I have, I think it's 120, 100 and I don't know. It's over 100 prompts here. I just take a prompt and no, that one, that is use TP like toilet paper, tissue paper, Timmy people, whatever, something TP, and you just create. I'll show you. Let's see. We have in Friends Day on a Wednesday created this little kind of journal, and you start out with totally blank, and this is also a challenge, of course, for some because it's really hard sometimes. Start out totally blank and build the whole thing up. This is kind of, you know, this was really a creation. Like you can see flowers and kind of grass and things like that. This is thread, but you know, then it comes to kinds of like this, and you could do it two ways. Either you have, we usually have 7 prompts. Either you take one at a time, which means that you don't really know the end result, you don't really know the next prompt. And that is the way that I usually like to do it because of, you know, creating for me has been like a, I need to loosen up that control. This, for example, was the first prompt was a map. You can, of course, like glue a map page to the page, or you could glue, you know, create a map like I did here. And you know, sometimes it actually looks like something. So in this particular case, one of the prompts was sew. So I sewed these on, created the flowers, which meant that I kind of had to do something at the back here to hide or, you know, kind of use the green thread. And as you can see, with the prompts in the way, if you take one at a time, these two are done in this exact same way, but totally different. So it's a bit of struggle for some but I think it's really, really, really fun. So this is what I do together with usually Vanessa, Angel Rose, and her, uh, together with her and some friends on Wednesdays. This is another thing I have to like kind of bring bind this journal together because I made a Santangoli looking ice cream earlier this summer. You know, it's all kinds of fun and strange things going on. So it is really, really, really fun. But it is, you know, usually I have my summer streaming times now because of summer holidays for the kids and things. But it is for now in a couple of weeks, it will be Wednesdays, Wednesday morning US time. And just a fun way of creating and doing things together. And I also have my group on Facebook, Mrs. Gigi and Friends. And in that group, we kind of show off what we do. Mrs. Gigi and Friends are, um, you know, nothing really fancy, a place where you can show what you make right now. Sometimes I have challenges there. And with this prompt game thing, we usually post the final result. And it's, you know, it's just for fun, really. That's what it is. And I'm thinking that this whole craft art creating community really needs just, you know, relaxing time, having fun. Especially it really started, you know, with COVID and everything. Everyone had to be um, home. It was, you know, closing down society wise and things. So it started, at least for me, it started out with, you know, I had to do something. Um, and I'm going to, for those of you who aren't a part of my group, I'm going to put in the link to the group so that you can like click and log in, subscribe there, and having fun. So I have prompt games and I have um, challenges over there, having just fun meeting people and have a relaxed crafting community there. So back to number 3 as August the 3rd. What are we going to do? I'm thinking I definitely need to make something. Let's see, I have all these kinds of things here. Let's see, do I want to create something just with all these kinds of scraps? All kinds of scraps, as we have a lot of them. Let's see, fabric and kind of fun papery feel. Do I want to have that one there? I think so. For those of you who haven't really subbed to by Mimi with love. I will put her link in for all of you. And I'm thinking, yes, again, I have her, because this whole thing is supposed to be like, you know, a big fun and really fun community thing. And I'll usually, you know, now I'm not really into all these technical things, but let's see, there it is. I'm hoping I have the right link there. Yes, it is. So for those of you who haven't subbed to By Mimi with Love, there you have her link. You could go sub. Look what I found. I don't know what you call it, a German scrap, is it? Let's see. This will definitely be representative for the dolls. Going to cut the things off here, the paper bits that makes the scraps hold together. They are becoming really popular again here in Sweden. I used to have a lot of these. No, this will represent August doll theme. Let's see. Time for art. Doll. And in this particular journal, I'm just gluing in and having fun. You know, not really creating anything special. Let's see, do I want to have... I'm thinking that I want to have a little bit of a back to YouTube kind of feel to this page. So I'm going to draw a little YouTube button there. And this is, let's see, we liked in, yeah, I don't know the name. I've learned that you call them German scraps. I don't really know why. Do they, I like here, I've never heard that they are originating from Germany, but maybe they are. I don't know. That will represent my first day back on YouTube today. Like that. And of course I will write about the day here, and as you can see, this whole little journal is also made out of scraps. Just because I felt like, you know, we have all these kinds of things just laying there, never been used, almost kind of like screams to you, like, use me, why aren't you using me, kind of feeling. And yeah, so I might be adding a thing or two here or write something. I don't really know. And as I'm Swedish, I'm going to write in Swedish, but I will leave that to you know, I don't really have to write together with you. Going to go into another box of things. That's one of them. This was totally full. Couldn't really flip anything, you know, and I've actually used things up. And these boxes are also one of those that I usually go to when it comes to the prompt games, because you'll never know what to find in here. Sometimes, you know, I have all these magazine clippings and stickers and all kinds of things. Let's see. Do we want to have that one like a I don't know. I felt that is kind of, it's a scarlet punch that I have, but I felt I needed that color. I don't really know why. This is another doll. This will definitely go in this month's theme, but and you know, created this kind of thing. Tim Holtz creation. I was about to say, you know, stamp and die. So I have kind of created things like that. So almost felt like, you know, I am finally back after holiday, but I'm going to add cute little stickers. Let's see. Just because I can. So, everyone, it is actually soon in my dinner time here, and I will end this stream. But from now on, I will be back. So, I will be back with videos. For those of you who know, I have design team videos for Melody Made. I have other videos throughout the week. I have a devotional series and live streams. And, you know, just having fun creating. So I will be back tomorrow. And for tomorrow, Wednesday, it will be Friends Day on a Wednesday with the regular prompt game and having fun with all of you. And videos throughout the week and lovely things. So it was really, really happy to be back. Bye, everyone, and I will see you tomorrow. Tomorrow, 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, AM, that is. So thank you, everyone. Bye.